I have such a childish brain. As soon as I heard I'll stomach the genitals, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, this week's episode we're going to be stomach and genitals.
Well done to you.
Welcome back. So I'm not gonna look. So let's go back to everything from nothing. What?
You can't even look them in the eye now.
I can look everyone in the eye and say, this week we're going to talk about stomach and genitals.
Oh.
How did you man? That sounded even worse. That's like creepy as shit.
I think we just got blocked.
Right, over to the intro music. Stevie with the intro music. Thank you, Stevie. Stevie with the intro music.
Stevie, I can't believe you wrote that. That's fucking brilliant.
I was writing that.
I didn't actually write that.
You're giving up the rights.
Yeah.
I've
sold it on to someone else,
Yeah,
so I don't have to
passing it
listen.
on to somebody else now.
That's class.
Thank you for returning. Don't know why. Must be good. But thanks to everyone who has donated. We've reached our goal. Another clap for the goal. No, all jokes, gags, games, and laughs aside.
Genitals.
What?
Genitals aside.
What? All genitals aside, and jokes. You can put your
And
genitals
joke
down once.
genitals
What?
aside. And
Joke genitals. What's a joke genital?
I don't know.
Like-
Something that you don't want.
Sex.
You buy in a joke shop.
Yeah, or a sex shop. Anyway, thanks to everyone who's donated. Seriously, it's really appreciated. We hit the goal. We hit over the goal, and the money that went over the goal is actually going to a new camera lens. That will be on this camera, I think.
Yeah.
In this middle camera.
Well, we just say though that we can't take it down. We can't.
Oh yeah.
So it has to run its course.
So yeah, basically, I'm going to explain to Kickstarter how to. I'm not going to say it about Kickstarter because I can't say it about Kickstarter. But I'm going to explain how Kickstarter module works in a neutral way. But yeah, basically, so the whole thing is you pledge the money. So you pledge the money, and you have So it's basically it doesn't because it's like a set agreement for the people that pledge it, and it's really honest and cool. What am I saying? So basically, when I think when this goes out, there'll be like 7 days left, and when the 7 days are over, there's a 2 week waiting period before we get the money, and then we will have the money, and then within a week after that, we will have the greatest audio equipment in Ireland. You'll have to give us a few weeks to use it, but we'll pick it up quick because we are the most. Hi guys, there's other people on the show here too.
We are the most podcasty podcast.
Yeah,
We're all
we are
eating
the most
like we
podcast. That's Haley Wood, everyone. We are the most podcasty podcast. Claps all around. Well done. We are the most podcasty podcast. That's your end of year quote.
It's great, isn't it? It's good use of the word podcast.
No, it's really good. It's really good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, people don't overuse words enough.
Yeah, that's very true.
It kind of reminds me of, when
Truly true.
when you're like in primary school and you're given words and you have to make sentences.
Like
And,
birthday.
They try to get you to use they try to get you to make sentences to show you know what the word means. Like, so if it's like cat, or you'd have to put like a because in it. It's like, oh, I love my cat because X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But like you'd always get people coming in and just be like, I like cats, and then the next word would be like, I don't know, fridge. I like fridges. And
Yeah.
That was my daughter.
So like
That was my daughter
so
with
here
every
like
home.
podcast just reminds you of that kind of thing.
We'll actually be the most audible podcast.
The most audible podcast. Yeah, that's
That's
yeah.
a use of the word podcast.
It's ironic.
I just
It's
think
ironic because I said audible before that, but you didn't actually hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't audible enough.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we needed the new equipment. So thanks to the folks at home. Now you have given, for the price of 2,800, you have given Stevie a voice. Imagine that's all you have to do. We give everyone a voice. So we will give everyone a voice down the line. But anyway, fair play to you on the word thing, Haley. What was I going to say? I can't remember. 1 sec. Something about. Did any of any have a like strange experience, like with not even a strange experience, but maybe sort of revelation? Any like genital nicknames?
Oh yeah.
What about them? Huh? What about them?
There's something to talk about.
While we're eating. That's
Yeah.
good. That's a dinner
Oh yeah, we're
conversation.
eating
Okay.
pizza. I hope you're not eating at home because.
You might
Because
wanna
we're going to
stop.
be we're able to stomach genitals. I'm well versed in stomach and genitals while eating, so I'm what what okay what we gotta
Yeah, stomach and genitals.
Well,
Yeah.
oh not like that but anyway like yeah
It's a bit Hannibal.
if your
Lecter.
mind is in the sword, Stevie, it's only your mind.
but like yeah so like did anyone like I don't know like people might call Mickey, that's one, you know.
Willie?
Willie, yeah. What is it? Why is there so many Irish people named after the below friend?
Paddy.
Or whatever you-
The low friend. Is that one?
No,
is
I
that your
can't.
one?
Somehow the below friend is worse than the other ones.
Really? I had a weird experience. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a bad thing till I was telling a friend. I was with this girl before that used to say like a winky woo. What's that? Used to call it a winky woo. What's that mean?
I don't know. That was her name, was it?
For me, like for my friend, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, was that a thing? Is that not bad? Is that bad? Like I don't know.
It's very cringe.
Is
Yeah.
it? Winky?
Probably something you shouldn't have said.
No, I'm only messing. That would be funny though if that happened.
That's too weird for you to have made it up.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
definitely
it?
it.
Has- has to be true.
No, but
What,
You
was
are
it? Why
that
was it
low.
a winking at her or what?
oh Jesus Christ! No,
Some sort of
I don't even.
Neurologically defective.
I just got a squint or something.
What the fuck?
There must have been a reason for this stupid name.
A winking one eye.
Was it
That's
winking or
nice.
was it kind of a turning its eye or something?
No, I think it's just cute.
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 Yeah, oh,
It's a cute name, isn't it, for a cute guy?
Wow.
Anyway, all jokes aside, does anyone think of okay, they don't have to be names that people have called your genitals, but has anyone like any like weird names? Like we were talking about last night, this is why it came up. Yeah, we were talking about like these weird names that people can like. Why won't people just call it what it is? Because they're the least weird names. But the more people try and make a word something else, like you know, someone's like doesn't want to say the word shit, for example, they'll say like toilet lovings or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what.
Nobody says that.
Okay, but they could, and if they did, but anytime, anyway, I can't think of any examples. But people always take a word
Yeah.
that's.
Like people saying number two, basically, you mean.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that's a terrible
Or do you ever hear someone says they're going to drop? What was it? Dropping the kids at
Drop
the
the
pool.
kids at the pool.
What the fuck?
My
We're
cousins
taking
used
a
to call
shit.
it. My cousins, we found this fucking hilarious when we were growing up. My younger cousins called it a hard wee. When you
Hard
had-
wee.
you had a
Oh,
wee.
for fuck's sake.
Hard wee. That's still really funny.
yeah, my
That's-
friends used to say, what, they're going to lodge a complaint.
It's fucking ridiculous. That's so good.
They're going to lodge a complaint, yeah.
That's mad.
I knew someone like for diarrhea. They used to say like they'd swap around the letters at Guns N' Roses and say runs and goes.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Sweet child of mine will never be the same again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet pile of mine.
No, sweet,
Yeah.
sweet child of mine. They were dropping the kids. They were dropping the child at the pool.
Yeah, yeah.
Or do a Jackson Pollock.
So you have. Whoa. Oh,
Does that mean you play with it with your hands afterwards and smear it as
Not really, no.
Try
I
and
did diarrhea. I just left a Jackson Pollock in the toilet.
It's fucking
yeah,
horrible.
I can stomach genitals. I harder to
pizza.
stomach.
I did.
I try.
Somebody I knew when I first came to Ireland referred to the, how do I say this? Because it wasn't exactly the vagina, but like
Yeah.
front bottom bits.
Front bottom.
as-
That's
as
ridiculous.
Your
That's-
Mary.
You're
Your
Mary.
But listen, I genuinely didn't know what the fuck she was on about for about the first half dozen times that she said it.
Herself and her Mary.
Why does that sound so ridiculous when it's literally like the same thing as saying like Willie or Mickey? Like, because it's just
Yeah, but that is mad actually.
it's
yeah.
mad how that sounds funnier. Like just because you're not used to
I
it.
genuinely
That
didn't
is
know what she was
true.
on about, and I was like, "Why does she keep talking about this Mary? woman? Like, who's Mary?"
Yeah.
And it was only then when I was like, "Jesus."
Yeah, what do you mean she's been tickling
she's on
Mary?
about.
What the hell? Why would you? But you ever think like was she saying things before where you'd be like, what is she doing that with Mary for?
I
Like,
just thought it
Get
was
back
really
from
weird
Mary.
because like she was a childminder, so obviously there were loads of like
anyway, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mary is a
Yeah.
funny one. But it
But
is
no,
as
it was
Stevie
like
said.
it was just She just had she was an older Irish lady, so she had a funny way of talking about things anyway. I'm not like, I know this is all sounding...
No, it's not. Go on.
But
It's
like,
not.
yeah.
I just looked at
Just
Owen.
in the course of her conversation, she would talk about other people called Mary. And then I was like, why is this Mary? What's like...
Yeah, what is Mary up there?
And,
Mary's everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Wall to wall Mary.
There's something about Mary.
Yeah.
yeah,
What
Mary and Mickey.
Yeah. Mary and Mickey, it's two joining couples.
It is a weird one for a nickname because like everyone has an Aunt Mary, but no one has an Aunt Vagina. Like so.
That's actually kind of true. Yeah, I actually think that is applicable to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I might have an aunt vagina.
Yeah.
Is,
She's not a nice woman.
is there a vagina a woman's name? No.
What does that mean?
Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's
is
it,
there
yeah.
a vagina woman said? How did you know what he meant by that question? Did you know what he
I'm
meant by that? Is
dyslexic.
there? Oh wow, fair play to you.
Yeah, do you
If
sometimes
maybe
call
you're or
people
not,
called
I'm-
Virginia vagina.
Yeah, kind of that.
Hello,
Thing.
Oh.
vagina. This is my friend vagina.
And
Yeah.
there's Bridgina, is there a Bridgina?
Regina or vagina?
Yeah, Bridgina, is there a vagina?
Not Bridgina.
I mean, there could be like someone could just name their kid.
It's a lovely name if you ever have another daughter, you know, you could call her Vagina. I'm not going to trademark it.
You're giving people, the folks at home, a
Folks
blessing.
at home, I'm just giving suggestions.
Yeah, it's just
Full of ideas here and creativity.
God, this is vulgar.
I remember someone before actually saying like for people who like English isn't their first language, like to them would chlamydia just sound like a normal girl's name.
Probably.
Yeah,
There's,
like-
oh, I don't want to say that while we're eating. I'm not going to say that.
Well, okay.
really. Do it.
Candida or Candida.
Never heard of it.
That's yeah.
Stevie, no.
People in the audience will know that. Stevie clearly knows. Yeah, but
What?
that's a girl's name.
Candia.
Candida or Candida.
Candy eater.
Okay.
Candida or Candida, you pronounce
What
it.
does it mean,
Okay,
though?
it's a girl's name, but it's also what?
What's a girl's
disease
name?
as
Is
well.
it
Yeah,
yeast?
it's like it's a yeast that
Oh.
grows on your Mary. It's a yeast that grows around
Wait,
your
what's wrong
Mary.
with yeast?
Oh no, forget about it. The pizza's over.
That's how we make
That's
bread.
your vagina.
Wait, is yeast
That's
not how we
your
make
vagina.
bread?
What? Candida.
Yeast is how we make bread.
Different kind of yeast.
Really? Is there different yeast? Yeast in
Yeast is just basically like a kind of mold or bacteria.
Oh, come on,
like,
lads.
There's loads of different species.
There's this, you're talking about the south yeast.
Like there's
The
different.
yeast down, the yeast down
West
south.
side.
Yeah, the bread and the bread is the east and the west bread. But are you talking about the south yeast, like south side yeast?
So sorry.
South.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely
Forget
south.
about it. Okay.
South of the border.
Yeah.
Where is the border?
Down Mexico way.
Yeah. Hey,
Down Mary's way.
speaking of not being able to eat because of like traumatic words and sort of. Yeah. Have any like birthday, like old school kid birthday party stories, like, or maybe you didn't have to be a kid, but being at a kid's birthday.
Birthday party, yeah.
Like, there's something mad about the Irish, or just sorry, like the like birthday parties in my experiences. You
What, you
understand?
We
tell
have
us.
them
I did something like once my friend's birthday party. Like I was just really stupid looking back, like because I really panicked everyone. Like I don't know why, but it was just like we were on the bouncy castle. Like it was just me and him, and like he hit me like we were mess fighting or something. But I just pretended to be dead. I just laid there and don't move, and he was shaking me like and then he just sprinted inside to get his mum, and then I just sat up like, okay, this has gone too far. I just thought it'd be funny, but he was
Yeah.
genuinely concerned that I was dead. Like
No way. What was the
you
outcome?
weren't.
What?
no, I obviously.
Was it his birthday?
I think it was like the day after his birthday. That's why
So
it
you
was just me
basically
and him.
ruined his birthday by pretending to be dead. Is that what you're saying?
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny. That is mad.
If you get disappointment early
Wait, you
in
say
life,
you were on a bouncy
you're
castle?
you're set up right. Like.
Basically
Yeah.
doing him a favour.
I remember my 7th birthday, I got a rabbit for my 7th birthday.
real rabbit?
A real rabbit. My brother got one as well. And we had this cage. And
Were they both two different rabbits? or
two
was it
different
one of the
rabbits,
same?
different rabbits. But anyway, so we this hutch that we built out of chicken wire on the garden, and we the 2 rabbits inside. And anyway, my rabbit was a black rabbit, and I remember like we had a dog, a Springer Spaniel, and all the kids gathered around to see this new rabbit. You know, and we're all gathered around at a 7-year-old birthday party, and then the dog and the rabbit started kissing through the cage, and we're like, look at the dog is kissing the rabbit. It was just so sweet. It was like something out of I don't know what, Bambi or something fucking thing.
Yeah.
And
Titanic.
we're like, wow, that's amazing. And then next thing, the dog grabbed the rabbit by the nose and pulled him out through the cage.
In a loving manner, a loving fashion.
Not really, no. He ate the rabbit in front of the kids for the birthday. You know, we were bawling.
Yeah, laugh at that.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to laugh at that.
We were kind of bawling, like I was going, no, fucking Jukey, let go of the fucking rabbit. and the rabbit was squeaking and fucking the dog ran
Jesus.
down the garden. I'm running after the dog trying to get the fucking rabbit back out of its mouth. And they tried to tell me later. I was very upset, like, but they
It's
tried.
like a really violent version of Pass the Parcel.
It was. It was like that, but they tried to tell me that they saw the rabbit later on that evening running around the field happily. But
Onto the farm.
I don't think the rabbit was running around the field happily. He looked pretty lifeless when I saw him with the blood spewing down his body.
That's
And
like Watership Down.
it was.
You've
It was
seen
fucking.
Watership
Yeah, it
Down,
was the
man.
same thing.
Is that cartoon?
Well, yeah. that
Everybody,
really was horrible.
everybody cried at that birthday party.
Right, everyone.
They
Well, I
from,
did anyway.
just went from rabbits
Stevie would
to,
have done.
rabbits to just bits.
I know, but I'm
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what that's good. That's good.
Rabbits.
That's actually genius. That's like Sherlock Holmes level jokes.
I'm still a little traumatized over that.
Did you get another rabbit?
I did
Yeah.
after that. Yeah, a
What
couple
did
of
you
weeks
call
there.
it?
Snowy.
Snowy.
Yeah, Snowy.
Was the
looked
other
like-
one called Blackie?
I don't know. I don't even remember why. I've
You
actually
didn't
blotted
live long
out.
enough to get a name. Is that what you're saying?
My brother had one. His one lived years afterwards. He didn't get ripped out the door. But Snowy lived for a long time after. Snowy looked like a panda. He was white with black eyes.
Oh, that's
and black
cool.
ears.
That's
yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, was he a better version than the other
No,
one?
the other one seemed sound enough,
Oh.
but yeah.
That is sad. Genuinely is all lols aside. All ruffles.
Do you still get traumatized like every birthday with that? kid?
Over the, I think,
Yeah.
poor Blackie.
Blackie.
That was his name.
See, Blackie and Snowy. It's a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah,
You call
there's
the white
one-
one Snowy.
and the black one, Coley. Yeah.
I think what was my bugs? I don't know what the fuck another one. What? Yeah,
Yeah, what else do you call a rabbit?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My rabbit was called Roger.
What about you? Had
Oh,
you any
Roger
good
We had
birthday-
a rabbit called Florence.
Oh, all right. And the machine.
Yeah, literally, that's what I was named after. I don't know, is it because dad was sister, both my sister and my father are obsessed with Florence machine, so I don't know why, who. And yeah, then we had like a guinea pig and another rabbit called Merry and Pippin from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, no way.
Am I saying everything right? Is that right? Yeah. Facts. Our fact checker here, family fact checker
Wow.
here.
This is all important stuff you guys need to know.
Yeah.
Because there'll be a quiz later on.
Yeah, and Kieran and Owen's family facts because I have. That's why Owen's here because like I don't know if my experiences with my family were dreams or not. So that's literally how this thing has happened because there's a Cocoa Pop story there back in episode 1. Have you any stories with the birthdays and the parties attached to the birthday party stories?
I wasn't really a big fan of like going to other people's houses and eating their food, to be honest.
I don't know if that's rude or respectful because
The thing is, like, no, because I used to. I wasn't. I didn't really eat meat. I didn't like it, and I didn't really like sort of crisps and sweets like that much. I liked chocolate and cake, so that was all right. But I remember going to this one. I didn't really want to go because the kid wasn't very clean. And do you know, like,
just before you go on, sorry, just what age were you vegetarian, or did you stop eating meat?
I never really ate it, but I sort of, kind of like, I suppose officially sort of said I'm not eating it anymore, like when I was 13. But I never
That's
really
mad,
ate
yeah.
it.
I just the
Was
folks
never
at
liked
home,
it.
I find that
Yeah.
interesting. Comment below. Right, sorry. Anyway,
So yeah, the kid wasn't very clean, and I was a
Stinky.
bit. Just not really stinky, but just a bit sort of unkempt. And I was a bit weird about. I still am a bit weird about going into people's houses when
Oh.
I
Are you okay coming in here?
Yeah, here's grand you. So
it's you
you're right,
stinky.
yeah.
A little bit.
No, like I mean
Yeah.
that top's maybe be
It's
somewhere else.
a touch, a
In the
raggle
boot of his
taggle
car
about
for
it.
a
What?
while.
Raggle taggle.
Yeah, this is my homeless period.
Yeah,
Homeless.
looks it. So yeah, I didn't really want to go, but you kind of have to, and like obviously your parents want you out the house as much as possible. So I went to this birthday party. I didn't really want to eat any of the food because I felt like I didn't know how clean it was, and like I don't know, maybe there were dog hairs in the sandwiches and stuff, and that.
Pigeon sandwiches.
Yeah,
Were these the same kids that used to have pigeon sandwiches?
no,
Yeah.
those were other dirty kids.
Oh yeah. Because
Like-
it's kind of scary because I can stomach gentles. I can't stomach dirty kids. Like
Yeah,
just
I
something
know,
about it. But
I know.
anyway, I can do it.
So-
I can do it.
Like there were
Right.
like things like white bread with like some sort of weird paste in the sandwich, like beef paste or
not.
something.
It's not. It's not pink.
not in beef paste.
Beefy stuff.
And then there was this woman going round. I mean, this is horrible. Why? Like this is. So she's got a great big.
People
bowl.
ask for it.
Party crisps are always chipsticks or cheesy balls when you went to those houses. Cheesy balls. Do you know the ones I mean?
No,
They're like Watsons,
we
but
don't
they're
have
balls. Yeah, cheesy balls.
I'm not eating that pizza now. Fuck that.
Cheesy balls.
So, but this woman was going round, like stepping over all the kids. Everyone was sitting on the floor, cross-legged,
Balls
with their
that
food
make-
on their plate, and she's, I've got nothing on my plate. I'm touching nothing in this house.
Yeah.
And then she's going, cheesy balls, and she's putting her hands in the fucking cheesy balls and dropping them on everyone's plates. Oh my god!
Was she manky?
She wasn't particularly manky, but do you want someone else's hands all over your cheesy balls?
I don't want.
No, I would absolutely want
Someone
someone's
near
hand
me balls.
because I want someone if that will clean
Some
them.
dirty kid's house, man.
That'll clean them. But yeah, I
I
think
couldn't. Oh my god! And like the whole house seemed to smell of cheesy balls, and I just couldn't. Oh my god!
And did you eat any of them?
Oh, I
Out
fucking
of
didn't eat
politeness.
any. I didn't
Politeness.
eat anything. I had 2 chocolate fingers or something. Like I
Oh,
remember.
that's worse. That's worse.
okay.
They weren't cheesy fingers.
Oh, they were chocolate fingers. That's disgusting. I wouldn't.
Cheesy balls and chocolate fingers, so people start putting their hands down their pants like, oh my god.
Wait, that's disgusting.
Chocolate fingers. Was it the same woman that had the chocolate fingers that had the cheesy balls?
No, it was another woman.
Another woman.
She
Oh,
didn't touch them though. She offered the plate. She
that's
offered
disgusting.
The plate. So it was all right. Yeah.
It's a really
Shitty
good
fingers.
experience.
Is that what you're saying?
Think
I
so.
ate shitty finger. Oh.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
That was my trauma story.
was there like parts to the parcel and all that shit there?
I can't remember. I think I was just too. I sort of remember feeling a bit like that and just wanting to go home. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't good with just different strange things like that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
When you were at birthday parties and there was past the parcel, was there always like those kids that just refused to play it properly?
Yeah.
And
And
just
they
open
ripped
up
it
too.
open.
Yeah, they just rip off all of it in one go.
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those like ADHD kids that would just get hysterical and pull up one layer and just fucking keep going.
Maybe I did do that, but I don't know if that
Did you?
does that diagnose me? I don't know.
No.
No.
Do you have any mental stories from parties?
Oh fuck, I do. I just feel bad because it's just like just people's name. Like I don't say names. It's some stories.
Just
are so
replace
specific.
it with like person.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say their name anyway, but I just like I feel like it's so specific. There's one I don't know. I'll tell definitely down the line. I'll ask that person. I tell him. I haven't talked to him since the moment since like 11.
Oh.
But like yeah, what was your thing? I used to show up to people's birthdays uninvited. I don't remember anything like
Yeah, I remember you showed up to mine.
really. Yeah, the other day. Yeah.
My 21st and you were 9.
You showed up. Yeah. That's funny. Like yeah, I used to fucking. I always get wind of like birthdays that were going
Used to
on.
get wind of
Yeah.
a birthday party.
Yeah, you know, when we used to do raves, like, you know, you kind of put the word out and people start to show up. I just thought, like, they would kind of be a bit like that, a bit like the experience I hadn't had yet.
A bit more accepting.
Yeah, so I went to cinema. I showed up to the cinema across the road to a birthday that I wasn't invited to. And I remember, because this is the thing, I was fairly, I knew things that the other kids didn't know. I knew that I didn't care. Or I did care. I did feel I was self-conscious that the other kids didn't want me there, but I still wanted to be at the cinema. But I knew the parents would never say no. That even if you showed up and the kid was like, "Oh, I didn't invite him," the parents would be like, "Oh,
I
no,
hate him, mummy.
yeah,
I hate him. He's a fucker.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
was that? What
No.
you would have said? If
And what did the parents say?
well,
What would the parents say?
I hate him. He's a fucker.
Oh no.
Would they? Would you
No, they
think that?
wouldn't. No,
Oh,
no.
I wouldn't. I don't know. But like they just kind of be like they just think that the other kid that we might have had a falling out since.
Yeah,
We never
okay.
falling out. We never fell in. Like you know, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
show up like and
Perfect.
yeah, it was interesting.
I used to go to a lot of weddings before when I wasn't invited to.
Really?
When I was about 15, me and my cousin Richard, yeah.
No
we
way.
used to go, we used to go get out the window and go to weddings.
No way.
Yeah, it was
Did they
like,
make that movie about you, The Wedding Crashers? Is that
I
about
probably
you?
did, yeah. But we went to one in the
Oh,
Monster.
because there was some near you.
Yeah, it was like we were living next door to the Anna Hotel, so we'd either go to the Anna or we go to the Monster. Depends where the wedding was. And we just go, and we'd be like, we're trying to get into photographs and stuff like that.
No way.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. So you're actually in some stranger's wedding photograph.
We are, and I met actually strangers that I did that. I remember that one family, I was in a queue for a funeral actually, and I said it to them, I was at your wedding. And I told them the whole thing, and they said they have those photos. And they
No
were
way.
going to dig them out, yeah.
That's
So
cool.
funny.
We knew their daughter, kind of. We said, "Oh, we get a photo," and we lay down in the hall in the Munster, and we got a photo with their daughter. And then somebody said, wait. It was the bride said, wait. Let me get in. And we're like, okay. And then it was the groom comes, oh, let me get in. And it grew until it was a big, massive photo in the hall, in the Munster, with just me, Richard, and you weren't in the middle of it. They weren't invited
Wait, what?
to the wedding. Yeah, so I was telling this.
What, like the bride?
Did
Like,
that
the
really
bride.
liven up the funeral when you told that story?
That's
They
right,
did, yeah.
yeah.
They were in the queue and they were laughing their head off. They said,
Yeah,
we'll have to
it's
pull
good.
out that photo when we go home now. And
That's so
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But Richard saying, come on, there's a wedding on tonight. Come on.
There was a lot of times where I'd be on buses that I was told specifically not to show up for, and I just show up because you're just too young for them
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say go home. Like, and
Yeah.
my parents said make sure like I don't know, I got there anyway, and yeah. I don't know. Sometimes, like it was always a weird thing with that shit was because I didn't want to. I felt like I should have been there, but I don't know. Like
You
it's
should be there.
It was like fun to be like against it, but you also did feel like you weren't wanted. So it was like this in between where it's like, oh, I'm having fun. But like you're there, but you're not there. It's weird. But yeah, that's way better crack. I wish I did that. I might start doing that.
Yeah, sure.
Comment below if you don't want me at your
I
wedding.
wish I'd done that because I wasn't really invited to many birthday parties. As a kid.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
'Cause I remember there was one birthday party I was invited to, and like weirdly enough, this is actually ended up getting mentioned when I was going for my diagnosis for autism. Like it was like there was just about how I took time really literally.
Yeah.
But, like there was a birthday party, and I was told I'd be picked up at like 3:30.
Yeah.
So I sat out in the wall and waited. But I think they just said it casually in conversation, like, "Oh, we can pick you up at like 3:30." They didn't actually necessarily mean it. I just started bawling, crying. My mom had to ring the mother of the
Even when it was like a minute past.
yeah, because it was just like, "Oh, you're asked for, like you forgot about Stevie and he's really upset." And then I went to the birthday party and I had a shit time anyway. Like, but like I just really cared that I had to be there. Like,
Yeah. I was kind of like
My
that.
brother was invited to 2 birthday parties and I wasn't. So my mother thought that this would be a good thing. I could send one kid to one birthday party and the other to the other. And I was sent to the other one, right? Oh man, yeah, like
You get cheesy balls.
no, I just got
shitty
this
fingers.
fucking attitude off the mother. Like she didn't want me there at all.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Well, nervous balls. Do you ever get nervous balls? I used to get nervous.
Yeah.
what?
But what did the mother even feel like? Make you feel like you weren't there? Because in my situation, at least the parents would be like,
No, the mother was very strange.
Really?
Yeah. She was like kind of, and there was a big row, and I didn't even understand it because I was too young. But I remember just the tension in this place was.
Was it a row because you were there? Did you?
I don't know
cause a
what. No, I wouldn't think so. I don't know what was wrong with her. She was just very intense.
yeah, for herself.
Was
Yeah.
the row over cheesy balls?
Could have been. I don't.
Not enough cheesy balls.
Or yeah.
I don't know. I remember just thinking, I need to get out of here. This is
Yeah.
intense. You know.
Anytime I hear the word intense, I just think of that awful joke. It's like
Intense.
camping. It's intense.
Yeah. that yeah. That
Camping
yeah.
is quite intense. Like, there's not enough washing facilities and things.
Sometimes
like
it's loud
that.
intense.
It is really intense.
Wait.
And intense.
Do you know what's intense?
What is?
Fuck.
That is.
What?
What is?
I can't say it. Fuck.
Go on, say it.
Oh, I just thought of another
You're
terrible
wearing my
you-
mum's
joke.
dressing gown
What?
on YouTube. So
I'm
you
wearing
can say
what?
that. You're wearing my mum's dressing gown on YouTube. So
Is it your mum's?
yeah.
Is it actually?
Well, I didn't put it in the cupboard, in the wardrobe, and it's still got a price tag on it, and it looks like
Does it?
yeah, it's got a price thing on the back.
Maybe you can bring it back.
Oh shit, it does. Yeah.
Yeah,
How much
it's
is
alright.
that?
I don't think my mum.
€86
My mum doesn't watch this.
€86.
It's not €86.
Well, I better
My
take
mum
this
doesn't
off
watch
quickly.
this, so like she's not gonna know.
Okay.
But I just
That's
remem-
why we're testing to see if she watches it.
I remembered another really bad joke just because
Yeah.
the talk of tents. There's a thing where it's just like you can't run through a campsite. You can only run because it's past tense.
Oh, that's yeah. I'm gonna let this thing clap. I won't, but I let that clap. Do you know what I mean? That is good.
It's not worth the real applause.
Yeah. No, but that is like it's semi.
Robots.
As in,
Robots fight it.
That's
funny.
one of those-
That's one of those.
No, I
jokes
like
I
it though.
really appreciate in my head.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so smart, but it doesn't make me laugh out loud. But I really appreciate
I'm
it.
laughing
It's
away
Gene.
in here.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
look like you're having fun. Hey, what's your kind of? Won't say the brand name
How's
because there's a
it
thing on the back. Say what's it say? See on the front is like
Kind
some.
of aspartame.
Yeah.
How's
What
your-
does it
how's
say?
your can of
on the
generic
front?
cola?
Is it like a noose?
There, no sugar, no calories.
No. Okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
But it says.
I will be open like never before.
Oh, sorry.
I will be open like never before.
Yeah, that's what it does say.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think cans have definitely been open like that before.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be
But
open
it's
like
a kind
never
of
before.
aspartame mixed with water.
Yeah.
Actually, if you had to open a can in a
Oh.
way that's never been opened before, what would your approach be?
I
I've
use
seen
my
it done
winky
with a-
woo.
Oh
With your winky.
Yeah.
wow! What does your winky woo look like?
That's
You can use
probably
it to
been
open
done
cans.
before. Like,
Well, like everyone's. It looks like everyone's. It's got that like thing like the fork.
Okay.
Thing like a fork, man. You shouldn't have a fork on the end of that. That's dangerous.
No,
You like the Edward Scissorhands of the penis well.
yeah. wait,
Jesus.
wait.
Does everyone not have a fork?
Look, I've never had a one-on-one experience with another man, so please tell me, is that not how everyone else's?
A fork.
Is it not? Wait, what? Well, I'll get it checked out straight after this. That's nerve-wracking. Now I'm getting cheesy balls thinking about that. Should we finish
Cheesy
up?
balls and a fork. Wow.
Retiring. Okay, will we finish up now anyway?
I think so. Yeah, the
Yeah, I think it's-
appetite has gone off me now.
Yeah.
You fucking ruined it.
Shit, sorry.
It's an easy way of losing weight listening to this shit.
Hey, body positivity. Like if it looks like a fork, if it's a multi-purpose experience.
Well, it's useful to have it, isn't it?
Is it that kind of fork, or is it like the forked tongue of a snake?
it's like
or
a Swiss
something?
Army knife.
Yeah, oh, it does. Like if I like it has like a magnifying glass for the sun.
Tweezers and stuff like that.
Like
Yeah.
I can light fires with.
Has it got a scissors? Has it got a scissors?
It can be used as it wasn't like
Does it have
yeah.
tweezers? Does it have the little tweezers in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
You just
It's a very sophisticated.
what? A flathead, yeah, if everything
It's a
like
very sophisticated thing you're carrying.
USB port. USB port.
There. Fucking hell.
USB port.
It's got it all.
Yeah.
You have it all in your pants, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All in my pants.
Yeah,
So if
who
anyone
knew?
needs a hand,
Who knew? Kieran's carrying it all in his pants.
yeah.
We all thought he had nothing in his pants. Turned out he had everything.
Yeah.
Everything from
Everything from nothing.
That's where the name came from.
Yeah. What? Phillips. Oh, Jesus Christ. Phillips head. Can you get me Phillips head? Sure, we will finish up.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right. Can we do it? Oh shit, that's a crow. That's the wrong one.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Where's
I
that? Dun, dun, dun. Wait, we're going to play this for 10 seconds because we get copyright. We're finishing up now. This is a great song. But, like, we have to finish up. Thanks a million to everyone for watching. And we're not getting copyrighted. But thank you, everyone. We love
so
you.
much.
And, yeah, thanks for donating. Seriously, all much messing and stuff
Thank
like
you
that.
very
It's
much.
really appreciated. And, yeah, we'll bring you quality content.
We'd love
every
money coming in
week.
through the letterbox as well. It's fabulous.
Yeah, all the money. Yeah, we'll see on. We're gonna keep it updated on our website when we get that sorted about every cent where we put it exactly. And yeah, so thanks a million to everyone for watching, listening. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. There's a red button below, and if you press subscribe, that is actually a really good thing to do. If it's a supporter, you never have to support his money if you find it hard to. Like that subscribe button is where it's priceless. So if you press it, thanks a million.
you.
Look after yourself, and yeah, clean the balls.
That's nice. isn't
Should I finish it now? No, we
Nice
can edit that.
message.
Right, bye.